with all of you guys. We got a big day today. How many of you are excited for the launch of our LMS system today? Very exciting. I'm going to get that right out of the way. So today it will be launched. Make sure for those of you that purchased that already to check your emails, check your junk, check your spam. It might go there. We don't know how the good old algorithms actually work these days. So make sure you check everything throughout the day. I'm told it's going to be released between 12 and 2 Central Standard Time. There will be an email with some instructions. Also, keep an eye out. I will do a pop-up training this upcoming week in the evening time. I'm guessing Wednesday night. For those of you that did purchase the LMS system, I'm going to help you guys get onboarded. If you get stuck or trained or questions, all the stuff you're going to want to know. It's very simple to use. All you have to do is literally just grab your affiliate link that'll be in your dashboard when you log in, and you'll be able to use that affiliate link, pique somebody's interest, ask if they're open, send them a link, and they will be in your funnel. How many of you are excited about that? For those of you that are brand new, welcome to Saturday Training. I am one of your 3 owners, DJ. Appreciate you guys tuning in. For those of you that have been around for a while, drop some love in the chats. Welcome all the new folks that are enrolling into our squad. We are very excited about what we got going on. So lots of announcements today, or a few announcements, I should say, today. And then we're going to have a training on some key things that I really want to get you guys in the right mindset on what it's going to take to grow and scale this business to the level that you desire. And so we're excited about that. I'm going to share my screen with you guys for a minute. And if you got some people that are in your squad that you don't see on here yet, make sure you go and send them a quick reminder and have them pop on here. The Saturday trainings are key to, in my opinion, to growth with what we're all doing here today. This is where we all come together, get the training, get on the same page. It's the playbook to your success with what we have going on. One of the things I like to do every Saturday morning is make sure for all of you new people, if you're not plugged in and understanding the tools, the systems, the resources on what we have for you, that you guys get dialed in and plugged in. But here's something new for all of us this morning. So here's the thing, guys. One of the things I want to really focus on over the next 30 days, 60 days, 90 days is really helping get the reviews out there, because as a lot of you guys know, we've been talking a lot on the corporate level that we're going to be running ads, on Meta, which is Instagram, Facebook. We're going to be doing Google and YouTube and all the things that are out there today. And we're going to be running ads to generate customers. And the goal of that is to bring in thousands of customers a month. We had a great meeting last week with our marketing team in Las Vegas. By the way, for those of you that were in Vegas, did you guys have a great time? Drop some comments in the chat. We had a great time out there. Here's what I'll tell you real quick about Vegas. For those of you that are new, we do these curated trips, these vacations, these experiences. A lot of you guys know our product is called the Dash Life. For those of you that don't know what that means, we all know we're born. We all graduate to the next part of our life at the end, and in the middle is your life, what you do with it, that dash, those moments. And our product is called that Dash Life. And we create these curated trips and experiences. We did one last week, 3 nights, 4 days, Las Vegas, stayed at the Park MGM. It included your hotel stay, your resort fees, your taxes. The first night on Sunday night, we did a double-decker bus, a little tour, went to a great Brazilian steakhouse, had some great conversations, the people that were there. And then the next day, we did another experience where we went out to the International Raceway, the Speedway in Las Vegas. A lot of people got to drive their McLarens and their exotic cars, their dream cars, as well as their the adult size go-karts that go extremely fast and a lot of fun. And we all raced and tried for the best time, and it was great for a little friendly competition. And then the next day we went on a city tour and had a buffet, and then we went to a show called Ka, one of the Circus Olay shows. And I got to tell you, a lot of people had some of the best experiences of their life, which is amazing. Okay. And we do those experiences. All of that was only 1,080 per couple, per double occupancy, which is less than 550 per person, which was a steal. And we're going to do many, many more of those, especially coming into 2025. So we are excited about that. But one of the things that we're going to need to do, because we're going to be running a lot of ads, which is going to be bringing a lot of revenue in to help build the pool so all of you guys can make a lot more money. We need great reviews out there. And so why not get reviews from our members, from our affiliates? So if you got members and affiliates, take a screenshot of this, okay? And do me a favor and take a screenshot and make sure you share this with people and have them do the reviews. And make sure on the left is the Google reviews, on the right is our Facebook reviews. My goal in the first, between now and the end of August, is to have 100 plus reviews on each channel. How many of you can help me commit to that goal as a team, as a family? It'll help you, it'll help us, because when people see our ads, they're going to look at the reviews. And if they see the positive reviews, there's a more high likely chance that they're going to enroll into our company, which will make you guys all more money. So make sure you scan those QR codes, drop a 1 in the chat once you are done with scanning those QR codes. And again, you don't have to do the reviews right now. Do them after Saturday training. That would be great. All right, next slide is very simple. Let me go grab that for us. All right. Now, for those of you that are brand new, whoops, I went a little too fast. Trigger happy. Hold on one sec, guys. There we go. We have 2 Facebook communities. One is called the Levarti Nation Facebook group. That's for paid affiliates. This is for updates, announcements, promotions, recognitions, all the events that are up and coming with what we do. So if you're not in the Levarti Nation Facebook group, make sure you scan that QR code, jump in there. And then the Living the Dash Life Facebook group is our public group. That's all of our presentations in there. Some of you might be leading with the product. Some of you might be leading with the opportunity. We have all of our information on our foundation in there, testimonials, curated trips. We have it in Spanish and French and English, all the things. So this is a great tool for all of us to use to pique somebody's interest, ask if they're open, invite them into our private Facebook community. Once they accept the invitation, if you tag them in the welcome video and the respective video that you want them to see, all the presentations are in there for those of you that are building through Facebook. It's a great tool to use. Plus, it's a great holding tank to have people in while they're making a decision on what level to join our company. And we'll do a full training on that process, the systems, the tools at convention here in September. So the next thing I want to go over with you guys real quick, for those of you that are brand new, is make sure we have a couple different apps, okay? And one of the things I will share with you over the next few months is things are going to change internally for you for the better, to make it more condensed, concise for all of us, because we do have a lot of tools out there. One of the things I want to share with you is don't get overwhelmed with all the tools. When I onboard a brand new person, I go, listen, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to get you plugged in everywhere. We're going to create a file on your phone. We're going to put the apps in there just so you have them. What I express for you to do is very simple. Just go play around with the apps, get familiar with them. The Shout app is a one-way conversation from corporate to you when we do updates, announcements, promotions, when we have events. How many of you this morning got a notification from Shout that we had a Saturday training? That's where you have all our updates, announcements. When we do our Tuesday nights, our Thursday nights, or our Monday and Friday accountability groups, that's where the notifications go up. Plus, if you miss an event, we record everything, and we put those in the Shout app under the recording channel with what we do. Now, the Levarti Lounge is one of the most powerful tools that we have for those of you that might be stuck or you're not sure what to do. This is our onboarding system, okay? This is where we teach you what to do when you're brand new, what to say to people when you're brand new to pique their interest, ask if they're open, and what videos to send them. And then for those of you that have been around for a while and you want advanced training, we have advanced training on there. All of our Q&A, frequently asked questions, For those of you that want to know the 3,000 properties that are partnered up with us on our travel savings program, that information's in there. All of our support channels are in there. All of our presentations are in there. Some people build online, some people build offline. So for those of you that don't build online through Facebook groups, you have all the direct YouTube links to share with others. And then the Boards app, for those of you that are new. First of all, how many of you guys love the Boards app? All of our scripts, all of our our travel reels, all the systems that you need are in the Boards app. The best way I can explain this to you is if you understand sports, they all have a playbook. They all practice the playbook. They all watch film so they can win on Sundays or Saturdays so they can get to the championship game. Is all of our scripts and tools are in that Boards app. It's one of the most powerful tools that we have. Here's what you're going to learn with Levarti. We have the most robust systems, tools, culture, leadership in the industry, and we're brand new, guys. Most companies that have been around for decades don't even have all of these resources with what we do. It's very powerful with what we have going on. All right, moving on. Give me 1 sec here. We'll wait for this to turn. How many of you guys are excited about September's convention? I know I am. Guys, here's what I'll share with you. For those of you that are newer, we pre-launched our company September of 2023. All right. Then we launched February 25th in Tampa, Florida. And that was our first true event. Now, when we launched, we've been fine-tuning our systems, our tools, our onboarding, our resources, our comp plan, our product offering, the pitch, the presentation, because once you launch, that's where you can start working on things. When you think of NASCAR or any Indy race, they show up days early and they go around the track and they practice, rehearse, replay, all the things that they do so they can fine tune their engine so they can win on race day. That's what we have been doing all year long. Okay. I truly believe in my heart that September's event is our true launch event. All right. It's only $99 to come to our event. It's minimal amounts. We make it so nobody is left behind. We've got a keynote speaker, Michael Burnoff. If you haven't met Michael, he's one of the most, aggressive, transparent trainers in the industry today. He trains high-end athletes, professionals, entrepreneurs with everything that we do in life. He's literally one of the best trainers on the planet. He's our keynote speaker. We're using his facilities in Phoenix. But I will tell you this is going to be a special event because Friday night, we're going to do a live presentation because we have a lot of people in Arizona that we know that we can invite to showcase the Levarti opportunity. Because I will tell you, there are a lot of people looking for opportunity. There's a lot of people praying on their hands and knees right now, looking for opportunity, praying for hope in their life. And we're going to deliver big time that Friday night. There's going to be an energy in there that you've never felt before. And then Saturday, all day, we're going to do a training. How many of you want to know and get trained on every tool, every system, understand the mindset of what it takes to win at a high level? How many of you like to get trained in detail, understanding the psychology on everything when it comes to our LMS system? How many of you would like to get trained on our 2.0 travel agency program that we're going to be rolling out in detail? We've got other product offerings that we're going to be rolling out that you guys have no idea what's even coming, that you're going to have at your fingertips, and just a ton more. Here's what I'll share with you about these type of events. It's very simple to understand, because how many of you have been to a concert live before? How many of you have been to a concert? Is there a different energy in the room versus watching it on TV after the fact? There is, isn't there? And so just understand something. There's going to be an energy in this room, the sidebar conversations, the communication that you're going to have with the owners, the executive team, the leaders, all the affiliates in our company. And then Saturday night, we're doing for our super VIPs. How many of you are super VIPs that are coming? I know it's sold out like in one day. And we're going to have an amazing leadership dinner, super VIP dinner at Ruth Chris Saturday night. And then Sunday is going to be the fun day, because now we'll be done about 2 o'clock. And then we're doing an all-white dress party at a club in Old Town Scottsdale, where we're going to have a great time with a lot of people and celebrate birthdays, celebrate the 1-year anniversary of our pre-launch at the event, and it's just going to be a great time. But I'm telling you, relationships will be developed, they'll be formed, the community will be amazing and strong this entire weekend, and you will. I know I'm going to hate to say it. You're going to feel left behind for the ones that are not at this event. This is the event that'll take Levarti into the future. You know, we're going to be all dialed in. So the last 90 days of this month, you know, or this year, excuse me, October, November, December, you're going to be running like you've never ran before. We're going to have an amazing promotion coming out of that event. And there's going to be some special perks for those of you that are at the convention in person. So a lot of great stuff. For those of you that are asking and wondering, what is this LMS system, the Levarti marketing system? Here's what I'll share with you. There's a software out there and a platform called Go High Level. All right. No, this is a digital marketer's, you know, dream, if you will. It does everything that you can imagine, everything you see the best of the best marketers on the planet doing to win at all levels. Use this system. All right. If you go to gohighlevel.com, there's 3 or 4 options. You can pay $97 a month all the way to $497 a month. And what you get for that is a shell. You get an empty, basically, back office that you have to create text campaigns, email campaigns, you know, giveaways, ebooks, landing pages, websites, basically sales funnels. And you have to go in and create the webhooks, the redirects, when they abandon a cart. You got to create all these technical things. I'm sure I lost like 97% of you just now. It's a lot of information and it's overwhelming, but all you get is access to a system for $97 or $497 a month, depending on what level you want. What we did for you is so you can avoid paying $97 all the way up to $497 a month, and just get a shell and spend time developing something that you probably have no idea to do. We created done for you funnels. We have many funnels that we're rolling out today. In fact, 4 of them. We have funnels that'll go after 50 and older, families, a generic one, and then also young professionals and influencer type folks. So when you pique somebody's interest, you ask if they're open, you'll send them the proper link, and they're going to go through a funnel. If they abandon the shopping cart before they check out, they'll get an email. If you've ever had that happen to you, yes, this system does that. You're going to have email and SMS campaigns for follow-up. You're going to be able to manage and scale your business. You're going to be able to import all your contacts and send mass emails out, text messages out. This includes, by the way, 1,000 text messages, 1,000 emails every single month. If you go over, it's an additional $15. But today, you'll be grandfathered in at $49.95. Why do I say grandfathered in? Because at convention, when the more value gets even added in, it's going to go up again. All right. And but no matter what, whenever you get started, whatever you pay, you're always grandfathered in at that price, no matter what. So here's what I want you to understand. Instead of paying $97 to $497 a month for a shell, we're actually giving you the same system that's sold today on the open market for under $50, and we load it with everything done for you. That's a huge, huge, huge opportunity for you guys. If you pay the annual fee, you get 2 months free. All your new marketing development material will be included. You can do the QR code for that. So moving on. I know we got a lot of information to go over. How many of you guys had fun in Vegas? Well, we've got another trip coming up in October after convention. Scan the QR code. Sandy Toes put an amazing trip to the Florida Keys together. You can see all the information, transfers to and from the hotel, breakfast with dolphins. You get a resort credit. You get a day trip, I believe, in like a trolley train down to the Key West. And then, of course, the sandbar excursion, sunset cruises. She's going to be doing some pop-up trainings on what she does to make money through social media and just so much more info. So with that being said, I am going to stop my screen share. I know we got a lot of updates and announcements and promotions with what we're doing. And so I wanted to share that stuff with you guys today. And so just as a reminder, the LMS training system will be launched today. Keep an eye out for it. If you haven't got registered, get registered. You'll have access today. And this upcoming week, keep an eye out for some notifications. And we will be doing a pop-up training to make sure each and every one of you understand how to use everything. Also, real quickly, for those of you that are paid the travel agents with our company, you're a travel agent, Monday night, 8 Eastern, we have a special Zoom for you to give you guys some clear updates and announcements of what we're rolling out at convention for you on the 2.0 launch. If you have travel agents on your team, make sure they check their email. We sent an email out last week. I know sometimes emails fall on deaf ears because we get inundated with emails and notifications. So just make sure you take a look. One thing I'll share with you guys is we don't send out a lot of emails. We send out the emails that are important for you to know. I know some people think emails are, completely outdated. We're going to be going towards text, so make sure you program our phone number in with that. For example, all of you should have received a text this morning about Saturday training. How many of you, drop a 2 in the chat if you got a text this morning about Saturday training? That is a number you're going to want to program because we're going to lean that way for updates, announcements, promotions, and all the things. All right. Now, if you're brand new and you're just getting started and money's tight and you want to come to convention or you want to get the Levarti marketing system, first I want you to understand is the LMS system is not mandatory. It's completely optional. It's just here to make your life better. All right. Systems duplicate, people don't. We're always going to fine tune everything that we do. And so there are resources out there because when you start a business, whether it's a online business like this, a traditional business, most people don't have money to start a business. Are you guys aware of that? And so understand something. There's resources out there. If you log into our Facebook community, Levarti Nation, you go into guide number 1. All right. There's actually a picture. It's blue on a process with a company called a firm. It's a finance company. You can literally finance yourself to come to convention. You can finance your business and get it started. Most businesses are started with borrowed money. All right. When I started my franchise, I didn't scratch a check for $150K. I financed it. No different than any other thing else. We all do that kind of stuff. So there's a company called a firm. Go check them out. All the instructions are in there. And one last announcement is, a lot of you guys have a lot of customers, and not always do their credit cards get processed correctly. How many of you guys have moved in the past and you forget to update your credit card billing address, or your credit card got lost or stolen, or maybe you maxed out that card and you got to change it with a different one? There's a lot of things that happen out there. Understand something. Our travel savings program, you get it at the end of 12 months, you get a travel credit for a hotel, or if you're on our passport product, and a cruise. The way this works is it has to be 12 consecutive months. If somebody misses a payment, their 12 consecutive months starts over. So as a leader, I want to make sure you guys understand, reach out to the people when their card gets declined, because we're all busy in life. We all have things going on. And sometimes our credit cards don't process properly. And just so you know, 50% of the credit cards that get declined, most of them have money in the bank. The problem is banks are getting, banks have more rules. They're tightening up with everything going on with AI, and they're not always letting credit cards go through. Sometimes you have to actually call your bank and let them know this is an auto payment every single month. Make sure this goes through, because you don't want to miss out on your 12-month travel savings program. So those are the announcements. Drop I got it in the chat if you guys got all those updates, announcements, all the promotions, all the good things, because I'm going to switch gears here. we've got a busy day with making sure we launch the LMS system. But here's what I want you guys to understand. The LMS system is going to it's not going to work by itself. If you understand sales funnels, you have to pour leads into the funnel in order for it to work. And so if you're not talking to people, you're not going to be able to pique somebody's interest, ask if they're open, and put them through the funnel. It's just not going to work. And then you're going to say those things don't work. No, what happened is you didn't do the work. So understand something. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. That's it. A lot of people wish, we live in this instant gratification world where we want everything to be an overnight success. That is not reality. You have to create a game plan for yourself. You have to hold yourself to a high standard of keeping your focus and your accountability to your goals and dreams that God put in your heart. All right. Understand something. At a minimum, if you want true success in this business, I'm going to put this into perspective for you. Okay. Every single day, if you're taking notes, this is literally what you should have on your goals every single day as a minimum. All right. You should literally start 10 conversations a day. Every single day, start 10 new conversations. That's all you have to do to get 2 people a day, 5 days a week on a phone to have a meaningful conversation. Do you guys understand if you reached out to 10 people a day, 5 days a week, that's 50 people a week. And if you did that and had 2 conversations a week for 52 weeks, literally you're going to have 520 conversations over the next 12 months. Do you guys understand how powerful that is? That's not a lot of work. It's almost harder not to start 10 conversations and have 2 combos a day for 52 weeks. It's literally, you have to try not to do that because it's so simple to do that. That's as simple as it gets. And if all you do is convert 20% of those conversations into an active customer and or affiliate, you will literally be personally qualified for all 10 of our pools. How many of you think that's a pretty exciting opportunity? And then you just got to let the rest of the conversations or rest of the comp plan, catch up to what you're doing. But if you're not having conversations, the company is not going to grow. See, the way that we built this comp plan is we all rise or fall together. How many of you guys are aware of that? We took 33% of our gross profit or revenue of our entire company, and we share it with all the people in the company that get qualified for each pool. So everybody in the company that puts in a sale, we should all be celebrating because every sale will count towards your paycheck to get bigger and bigger. I've had conversations with people, and some people are in the trenches and they're all out massive action, which is awesome. Congratulations. Then there's some people that are sitting on the sidelines just watching. They're just waiting. And they're like, why isn't the company growing at a faster pace? It's because you're not doing anything because we're all working together to a same common goal. So if you're not reaching out to 10 people a day to start 2 conversations a day, 5 days a week, so you can have 520 conversations to convert 20% of those people, full transparency, you're not doing your job. So we all have to come together to get this thing to where we need it to go. A lot of you've heard me say, if you've been here for a while, our goal is marching to $1 million a month in sales. I truly believe that the hardest part of this entire company will be going from where we are today to $1 million a month in sales, which on a corporate level, we're giving you all the tools, all the systems, all the resources to do just that, to make that dream a reality. And we're running ads starting in September to make that even happen faster. Plus, we're bringing on a lot of nonprofits and fundraisers and church groups and booster clubs because they've got an audience of people that could benefit from our products. So we're doing everything that we can to get it there as fast as we possibly can. But understand something, 2025 will be the year that we get this thing to $1 million a month. And once we do, that's going to carry itself to 2 million a month, 3 million a month, 4 million a month. But just imagine for a minute when we get to $1 million a month in sales, and there's $30,000 in each of the 11 revenue pools. And we divide that equally. What pools do you want to get paid in? So what you're doing is you're building the foundation between now and the end of the year to set yourself up. Most people, as we all know, set New Year's resolutions on what day? What day do people set New Year's resolutions? The last day of the year, right? They're going to get fit. They're going to stop drinking. They're going to get in the best shape of their life. They're going to start working on personal development. They're going to start a business. And pretty much by February 1st, they all quit on their goals and dreams, right? We all know that. But understand something. Most successful entrepreneurs are already planning for the next year, the 2025 for us. We're already talking about 2025. We're already planning events and different things for the years to come with what we're doing because we know what we got our hands on. All right. So understand something. You have gold in your phone, on your social media channels. One of the biggest things I want you to understand is it's time to roll up your sleeves and start going and communicating with everybody you're connected with. Here's what I need you to understand, okay? There's a powerful, how many of you guys have heard the term 6 degrees of separation? How many of you guys heard of that before? Raise your hand if you're on video so I can see you. You guys have heard that, right? You're 6 degrees away from anybody that you need to meet in the world. That's a true thing. But I want to simplify it for a minute. Just think about 3 degrees of separation. I did this not too long ago. I have over 5,000 contacts just on on LinkedIn alone. But the people that are connected to my 5,000 people that I don't know, you can look at this on LinkedIn. There's over 1 million people connected to my 5,000 people. So I don't care if I sign up anybody that I'm connected with out of that 5,000 people. We will sign those people up. What I care about is DJ talking to those 5,000 people, connecting with those 5,000 people to see if, find out what they're up to see how I can add value to what they're doing by maybe being a good referral partner for whatever they do, but also inform them, keyword inform them, make them aware of what I'm doing to maybe see if they might be interested, or if they know some people that are around the foundation and nonprofit world, or if they know some people that would love to make some extra money, or if they know some people that want to travel but have a hard time budgeting, and we have a program for that. So I'm making them aware, I'm informing them, I'm letting them know what I do, because I'm not a secret agent. This isn't a 007 concept. If you don't share with people what you're doing, they're never going to know that you're in the travel business. If you don't let people know that you're a travel agent, if you're a travel agent, how are you going to ever book someone's travel? It doesn't make sense, does it? Everybody I talk to about this opportunity, it's a no-brainer with what we do, but you have to talk to people. Yes, we post on social media. Yes, we do reels. The whole goal of wishing people happy birthday or seeing people pop up on your feed and your stories is to be a professional conversation starter. That is what we do. And the person that has the most conversations wins flat out. So my job is not to sell or convince people. My job is to inform them. I'm an informer, and I'm letting people know what I'm doing, what I'm looking for, and to ask if they might know anybody. I can tell you right now, we just signed up a nonprofit yesterday. They have 9 nonprofits in their ecosystem. That would have never happened if Ryan didn't open his mouth to talk to a lady named Leanne. Leanne wouldn't have known unless I got on the phone with Leanne and explained to them what we're looking for and who we're looking for. And we met online. I went to a networking group that she was at. She came to my networking event. So we started building online and offline and building this thing together. All right. So what I want you to understand is you need to get really good at is having conversations. And we'll teach you how to have in-depth conversations. We will role play with you on how to be a human first, marketer second at convention. These are the things that you're going to learn in detail. If you're someone on here right now going, I do have 500 plus people on my phone. I do have 1,000 contacts I'm connected with on social media. I do have people that are out there and I see every single day that pull up on my feed, but I'm uncomfortable. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't know exactly what to say. Well, at convention, we're going to do live role play on exactly what to say, how to, pivot and maneuver through conversations, how to form people, how to ask for the actual close, the money, and feel confident with posture and charisma on how to do everything. How many of you guys think that would be valuable? We're going to teach that at convention. And if you're not there, you're going to miss it. But so it's so important for you guys to be there. So understand something. One of the things that I've done in my career, a lot of you may know this, but I've been doing this for 27 years. All right. The first 3 years were horrific. They were terrible. I spent more money than I made. I was uncomfortable. I had no confidence. I was an introvert, not an extrovert. I had no business being in business. I was 18, 19, 20. I was broke, busted, and disgusted. And I was trying to, pitch an opportunity with no business background. So I had to go through a significant amount of learning curve, learning. But one of the things that really helped me build my business and have a lot of success is something called 1 is none, 2 is 1. It's called tap rooting. Okay. Hold on a second. So 1 is none, 2 is 1. So here's what I want you to understand. A lot of you, when you first sign up somebody, you think the job is done. How many of you get excited when you get a new affiliate? Be honest. You're like, yeah, I got a new affiliate. They became a member. It's exciting, right? It's like you won. You got something started. You're excited for yourself because you got a base hit, right? But you're also excited for that brand new person to embark on an amazing journey of financial freedom. But here's how you're going to get them to stick, all right? Because there's about a 72-hour window where people are incredibly excited. How many of you guys remember as a kid Christmas time? For those of you that celebrate Christmas. Remember when you got gifts at Christmas? You were excited for like 72 hours, and then by New Year's, you're like, back to the normal routine. Like they all do that, right? That's why we should all give travel vacations away instead of gifts, so to create the memories and experiences. But most people have an attention span of an ant, very little, okay? And so understand something, the first 72 hours is the most important part of everybody's career in the affiliate marketing space. It is your duty, my duty, everybody's duty when they sign up a brand new person to get them a win in their first 72 hours. And so the way that I have built this to where I've had the most success is 2 things. One, I always got people to the next event conventions because the more people I got plugged in, their belief went through their roof, the resistance went down, the music got inside of them. They bought into the company, the systems, the tools, the mission, the dream. They've got everything they need to go build a legacy company. But the whole concept is 1 is none, 2 is 1, meaning this. If I sign up Tina today, good morning, Tina. Good to see you. If I sign up Tina today, I have 72 hours. It's like, how many of you guys remember the hot potato game? You pass it on very quickly so you don't burn your hands. I have 72 hours to get Tina a win or I failed. That I literally tricked my brain on this concept when I started my career. So when I signed up Tina, the very first thing, I didn't get excited when I signed up Tina. When I get excited is when I help Tina get her first sign up in the first 72 hours. We all have our easy ones, our low-hanging fruit. How many of you have friends that you dream with? How many of you have friends where you talk about goals and vision, traveling the world, making money, giving money to charity, all the things that we do? Like attracts like. You become who you hang out with. I have friends my entire life where we always talked about something bigger than us, doing something amazing, buying resorts, having cabins, dreaming about different things. We all have those people. Every single one of us have somebody that will do something with us. Those are the people we want to talk to in your first 72 hours. You've got to share with them why you're excited, what you're excited about. In our boards app, we have all the scripts for brand new people to talk to people they know, like, and trust. But I'm telling you, you have people in your network that love to travel, love to meet new people, love to have fun, and love to make money. And we have that with Levarti. We were able to turn our passion into profits. We created a company that we could have fun with, travel with great people, meet some amazing people, and make money. That's what we created. So if you can adopt the one is none, two is one taprooting philosophy, okay, where you focus on getting somebody signed up. And so if I signed up Tina today, my number one goal in the first 72 hours is to get her a new sign up. Let's say she signs up Paul Sadello. Now I've got Tina locked in. It's more unlikely she's not going to go anywhere because she already has a new affiliate, a new customer. She's already making a paycheck, guaranteed money. By the way, I want you guys to understand the way our comp plan is set up. The average company in affiliate marketing or network marketing businesses, less than 5% of the people actually make money. Did you guys know that? Less than 5% of the people actually make money in network marketing. Most people get in because they love the product, they lost a bunch of weight, there were some good deals on travel, and they stay in because they built friendships, they've been plugged into the community. People get in for the money, but they stay for the community. All right. Our comp plan, you need to hear this. Over 56% of the people are making commission checks with our company. 56%. That's 10 times more than the average company in our industry because of how we structured this, because of our tools, our systems, our comp plan, everything that we've done. How many of you are proud of what we've got going on with that? So literally, if Tina signs up Paul within her first 72 hours, she's already getting a paycheck. And it doesn't have to be $1 million. Everybody thinks they got to make 10 grand or 5 grand. It's called a belief check. Well, I remember the very first check I got 27 years ago. It was less than $100, but it felt like $1 million because I got a check. I was able to cash it. I knew it worked. And my belief went through the roof. How many of you have experienced that in your careers in a side hustle? You know it's real when that happens. So just understand something. If you focus on signing somebody up and getting their first win within 72 hours, that's when you win. And when you can go build depth. So if Tina signs up Paul, now I got to go work with Paul and I got 72 hours to get a win. And when he signs up Renee, I go help work with Renee to help her get a win within 72 hours. I'm always having somebody to work with, but just know the work starts when you get somebody signed up. It's not finished. That is very, very important. Okay. So here's what I challenge you with today, guys. It's time to get in the trenches. It's time to go old school and new school. The way that I go in my phone, you guys want to know how simple it is? 28 seconds. I leave a voice clip. I start at A, I go to Z. If I see some people, how many of you have 10 people that pop up on your social media feed every single day? How many of you have 10 people that pop up on your feed? How many of you have stories on the top of your channels on Instagram and Facebook, and there's more than 10 of them? How many of you have more than 10 people in your phone? How many of you have 10 people you're connected with on LinkedIn? We all have that. Every single day, I would literally, if I haven't talked to Ron in years and he popped up on my social media, you want to know what I would say? It's very simple. I'd say, hey, Ron, I just saw you pop up on my feed. It's been ages. Hope you're doing amazing. Hey, I would love to catch up with you, hear what you're up to. Maybe there's somebody in my network that could benefit from what you have to offer. And then I can also share with you what I'm doing, because you might have someone in your network that could benefit from what I have to offer. Would you be open? Keyword phrase, would you be open? I'm not pitching. Would you be open to jumping on a 15 to 20 minute call to catch up? I'd love to hear what's going on. It's been too long. Let me know. If you are, send me a link to your calendar. If you don't have one, don't worry. I got one I can send you from mine. How many of you could do that? That's as simple as it gets. That's 28 seconds. In less than 10 minutes, you could literally reach out to 10 people and ask if they're open to getting on a 15 to 20 minute conversation. And literally when I'm on those 15 to 20 minute combos, I ask so many questions. People are talking the entire time. On a 15-minute call, I let them talk for 11 or 12 minutes. I get the last 3 or 4, but how many of you realize everybody always remembers what they hear what? last, right? And so I always go last. I let them talk. And when they hang up, they're probably going, you know what? I talked the whole time. I didn't get a chance to know DJ that much. But in less than 3 minutes, I can get my message across. I can send them a video. I can add them to our private Facebook community. I can get them in a three-way chat. I can close. They can hear stories, and a bada bing, bada bang. That's how it works. It's that simple. And for those of you that want to know what those conversations are like, we're going to train on that at convention. We're going to teach you. We will role play on exactly how those conversations work, so that way you can be confident, have posture and poise to go out there and win at all levels. All right. But you have to talk to people. And when I'm on the phone with people, I'm always asking them, do you know any big businesses with a lot of employees? We have a white label program for employee benefits. I'm always asking people, do you know anybody that runs nonprofits, foundations, fundraisers, church groups, booster clubs, Rotary clubs, chamber groups? I'm dying to get connected with nonprofits and different ways to generate a lot of revenue. See, here's what you got to understand. One leads to many. So when you sign up a big organization, they've got a ton of they have a database. When you go talk to digital marketers, I talked to a guy last week, has 75,000 people in his contact management system. So I'm like, come on in. We already have a funnel for you. You just have to import all those people and start sending them emails and text campaigns. It's that simple, guys. So we have the cookie, we've got the deal, the systems are there. See, one of the things that, a lot of you guys lead with just selling the product, which is great. Some of you lead with the opportunity, but now we gave you a third avenue to where you can sell the thing that sells the thing, meaning the tools, the systems. How many people do you know that have always expressed interest to find a way to make money online? How many we live in that digital world? Would you guys agree with that statement? So now you can literally sell the tools and the systems and the funnels that help people make money online. Like literally, we've created, when I'm on pitching people, I'll say, hey, I don't know if you'd be open or not, but we created systems and tools and sales funnels for people to literally make money leveraging social media by just piquing somebody's interest, asking if they're open, sending them a link, and they go through a sales funnel, and either they buy or they don't. But if they don't, they get dripped on until they do. Do you know anybody that'd like to make money leveraging these type of systems? Does anybody come to mind? It's just asking. The more you ask, the more you will receive. And if you can really focus on building from event to event to event, that's where you're going to really start building this company, guys. You have got to sell out to the dreams that God has placed in your heart. This is the time where we all have to lock arms and go build this thing, guys. We've got about 50 spots left at convention. We've had a bunch of people sign up this past week. We're going to have an amazing event. We're going to build a ton of culture, a ton of community with what we have going on. And all of you guys are definitely at the right place at the right time. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Because we have everything dialed in. You just have to walk through the door and go make things happen. But you are the one that's going to have to do this, which it's up to you. And what you put into this is 100% what you're going to get out of it. And I couldn't be more proud with where we're at, guys. Like I said, we pre-launched in September. We launched February 25th. We're a debt-free company. We've done about $1.4 million in sales, which is insane as a brand new company. We're very proud of where we're at, but we're not satisfied with where we're at. Understand something, all of the turns in the road, the bumps in the road, whatever you want to call it, the changes, the fine tuning, we've embraced it. We've enjoyed most of the journey, keyword most of the journey, right? Like there's trying times when anytime you start a brand new company, we know that everybody always, how many of you have said, man, I wish I could have got in early, right? Everybody wants to get in and early. Remember, it's not what you know, but who you know, being at the right place at the right time, taking action. But most people want to get in early, of course, until they get in early, meaning you get to go through the battle scars with us and get in the trenches with us. This only happens one time. One time. There's only a first, one time. And so just know that you're at the right place at the right time. This will become a $12 million a year company. This will become a $50 million a year company. We know where we're going. It's just going to take time and all of us working together. And again, what you put into this is what you're going to get out of it. But understand something, we're all on the same team. We all rise together. We all go down together. It's one team, one dream. So if you're not at the highest pool that you desire yet, all you can focus on is getting your personal sales to get into the highest pool you desire and play your part. And if we all do that, there's about 80 people that are on this call today. If everybody focused on getting, for example, to pool 6, literally, we would 10x our volume over the next 60 days. You guys understand that? We would 10x our volume. Your checks would 10x in the next 60 days if all we did is help everybody get to pool 6 going into convention, and then get to convention so that way you don't miss out on all the opportunity that's coming ahead with all the updates, promotions, all the training and the nuances. So for me to you guys, we're super excited. We're blessed. We're at the right place at the right time. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I'm thankful for your trust and your faith and your belief in everything that we're doing. It does not go unnoticed. We've had tons of one-on-one conversations with a lot of you. You're in our hearts every single day. I wake up every day to build this for you guys, to make sure you have the best platform to win on. I take this very serious. I'm very passionate about your goals and your dreams to make them a reality. I just need you to jump on board with me to go make them come true. I want you guys to have an amazing Saturday, amazing weekend. If you haven't plugged in and got your ticket for convention, get it today. Get it so you can get into the rooms. I know we're going to have a lot of fun here and bringing a ton of people from the Arizona market. You're going to create friendships, familyships, and bonds that you've never had before. You're going to be incredibly grateful coming out of the event, guys. Have a great day. God bless. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.